Hey GlamFam, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you remember that classroom makeover. Yes, so today we're gonna fix it just a little bit to make it my own. Yeah, so I did change just a little bit, just a itty titty bit. So I took off the borders. I'm gonna keep the borders. I took off the borders and then I'm gonna add right there. So I'm gonna speed this up. I'm gonna add that color. I'm gonna use the same borders, not changing the room too much. So there it is for that board. I took home the frames, four of the frames. There were 8 frames on one of my walls with positive motivational notes. I took home 4 of the frames and I spray painted those. I did not go out and buy spray paint. I've always had this spray paint at home. So I just spray painted it and then I only did 4. So you guys will get to see in just a few moments what they look like when I put them back on the wall. I kind of alternate the colors when I put them back on the wall. All right, there it is. Right, and this video may be very short, but it did take me over a period of like a week to get this done. I came in, I did some work. There it is. Let me know your thoughts. So I didn't spray paint them all. I started moving furniture around because I needed this space to be conducive to student movement. The students would be moving around a lot because I'm going to be implementing a lot of Kagan strategies, and some of the activities require movement, the kids to be moving around the room. I didn't want kids to be bumping in the furniture, so I just did minor shifting of those. That black strip right there I needed like charging station for my students because we are one-to-one computer. Every kid has a computer, and sometimes by the end of the day their computers need charging, or some of them just never ready for school and did not come with the computers charged. So I do have 2 of those strips, one to the front, one to the back of the room, where the kids can charge their computer if they do need to get a charge. So I'm just adjusting furniture here, not doing a lot of changes as I said before. And the furniture is not heavy. The books the books are heavy, but the furniture in itself, it appears to be IKEA furniture, so it's really not heavy. All right, so here we are another day, and then I'm playing some videos in the background, some of my content creators. I'm putting the videos in the background, trying to make it seem as if I'm going somewhere. They say when you're cleaning, you want to make sure that you take everything off your flat surfaces, just so that you're making headway. If you're in your bedroom and you're cleaning your bedroom, do the bed. Make the bed first, and then you'll see how much you've accomplished just by making the bed. So I am making my benchmark or standards. I don't know what you call them. Objectives, standards, benchmarks, they're all the same thing. You have to have that so students kind of know where they're going, what they're working on for the day. So that's what I'm working on there for the benchmark. And you got to get praise in. Our ancestors used to sing their way when they were working, right? Just to make the work easier. So I find that when I play music, it just gets the work done really, really well. Gospel music. That's so good for my soul. All right, so my back wall here, I'm putting up the data. I have to have the data. I had to shift it around a little bit, adjust it, because if it's not straight, it's going to bother me all day. Right, so back to this back wall. I'll have the agenda here, the date. I have a section for vocabulary, and then I'll have the focus. So kids can come in and just check back here to see what's going on. They'll always ask you, Miss, what's the date? I'm like, what are we working on? Board, check the board. So that's what I'm working on back here. The focus is basically, we use Wicker strategies from Avid. And so we have to like read, write, inquire, have the kids collaborate, have them organize. So I'm gonna affix those to the wall with, what is this, like Velcro, like sticky Velcro. I did use my hot glue gun, but it didn't stay last year. The kids passed, bumped it off, and they fell to the ground. So I did use the Velcro to hold those to the wall. So there it is. That's our focus. Every time they come in, they have to read something, write something. Inquire is a must. You've got to have an inquisitive brain. All right, I've always had these parts of speech charts, or you could just say small cutouts that I put on the wall. And so they fit in perfectly now. If you look closely, you'll see the coral. This is more like of the ocean. This I'm going to put, because I went to Kagan training. I love Kagan. Kagan helps to keep your class organized. Shout out to Dr. Kagan. These strategies actually help to keep your class organized. So here is what it looks like finished. There's the parking lot. If you can have a parking lot for questions, if you don't want kids to interrupt during the lesson, or if they have questions that they are afraid to ask out loud, they can just stick it right on the parking lot. There's a strip that I was talking about earlier. There's the focus wall. Everything's looking good so far. The date. I did pick up those mats, those foam mats I picked up at Aldi's. So if kids are charging, they can go there. An achieve day. I kept the back section. And see, I didn't move anything from the back. I kept it as is. I moved one of the cabinets to closer to my desk. Those are our Seahawk expectations. We are Seahawks. We're soaring Seahawks. So those are the expectations. There is the data wall. That's just where you put your baseline data. So kids can actually kind of track their own progress. All right. There goes my teacher survival kit. Still surviving. Those are my lanyards for the passes that we have. And this is my little corner. So see, I moved the smaller cabinet, and I'm very busy, you guys. I am very busy. Do not interrupt me. I'm very busy. Right, so this is my little corner. This is my zen. This is my safe space. I enjoy being here. I spend a lot of time here. And so this is just so me. There goes my dad. Sleep in peace, Daddy. We love you. We still think of you. And we miss you so much. All right, so see, I didn't do a lot of changes. This is where they're going to turn work in. I'm mostly going to be online. But if they have paper copies, students who forget their computers, they can turn those in. So I started labeling stuff. I used Canva for this. It would have been prettier, but I thought I'd match the gray bins. So I used Canva for this. I haven't done all the labeling, so that's yet to be done. I do reward my students when they complete their articles, passing at 75 or higher. The data wall is going. So as the year progresses, I'll be adding winter and spring. All right, so this wall contains the benchmark. Students know that this is what we're working on. So these are the foam mats that I mentioned earlier. I found these at Aldi's. They come in 4, so I bought 3, and then I kind of put 2 extras on each. So this is what it looks like so far. So thank you guys so much for watching today. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.